Dababy, they on your ass, man. One thing you not gonna come between in the gay community is they Jimmy Dean sucking festivities in the parking lot. Progress.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
If you are easily triggered, my advice is that you leave now.
Do you hear what I just said? Get your shit and go out the door. Hurry up, get your hell out of here. Some more.
Boy, they done went so hard on Dababy. The next time he throw a concert, he gonna have a VIP section for meat gobbling activities in the parking deck. And it's going to come with its own professional traffic director to make sure they know where to go to handle their business. So they can gulp bratwurst in peace. Dababy has apologized for the second time.
Social media moves so fast that people want to demolish you before you even have the opportunity to grow, educate, and learn from your mistakes. As a man who has had to make his own way from very difficult circumstances, having people I know publicly working against me, knowing that what I needed was education on these topics and guidance has been challenging. I appreciate the many people who have came to me with kindness, who reached out to me privately to offer wisdom, education, and resources. That's what I needed, and it was received.
It ain't take all these people to come out against Dababy. It ain't take, this was overkill like the surgery on Madonna's face. Y'all blew this way out of proportion. Madonna, you got some nerve. Maybe not in the face that you done had stitched up at least about 11 times.
Madonna had this to say after reading her boyfriend a bedtime story and tucking him in for nap time as he slept to the soothing sounds of his mixtape. If you're going to make hateful remarks to the LGBTQ plus community about HIV/AIDS, then know your facts. This is how I know they try to make it worse than what it is. Intentionally mixing up the communication. He did not make the AIDS comment towards the gay community. Let's skip right on down to the part where she says, these new ARVs can keep a person with AIDS alive for the rest of their lives. AIDS is not transmitted by standing next to someone in a crowd. I want to put my cell phone lighter up and pray for your ignorance. No one dies of AIDS in 2 or 3 weeks anymore. Thank God. And your sexist remarks about ladies whose vaginas need to smell like water only encourage more discrimination against women who fight daily against the oppression of living under constraints of male gaze. People like you, here we go with this white Karen lingo, people like you are the reason we are still living in a world divided by fear. All human beings should be treated with dignity, respect, regardless of race, gender, sexual preference, or religious beliefs. Amen.
But you got some nerve with that purge mask on. On top of the purge mask you got on your face, you have makeup and a filter. Acting like we can't see your age in them ghoulish hands you got posted up in the picture. Where was all this energy for Democrat and liberal Ed Buck when he was torturing and slaying them black men at his crib?
He almost got a third victim, but he escaped the clutches of this disease-ridden devil.
I was meant to die at Ed Buck's.
He sees the shocking similarities between the deaths of 2 black men and his alleged experience.
Leslie Jordan got involved. He done came out here lying on T.I.
I got to be polite. But anyway, they asked me about T.I. He said some very homophobic things, but...
You see, Leslie Jordan just blatantly lied on T.I. like Google don't exist. It ain't that hard to search to see who made the comments. And if you're not going to take the time to search, then don't speak on the incident. But he didn't care because he's not being checked for spreading rumors and lies.
He said some very homophobic things, but what would your mama think? You out there talking like that, T.I.
You too old to be on these social media platforms not getting your facts straight. You 123-year-old pine tree Keebler elf. Spreading false information to your 5-point-something million followers. Dababy ended up getting dropped by
Lollapalooza ended up dropping Dababy and picked a young thug who looked like he had just finished rolling around in a field of daisies, roses, and tulips, who had also just graced the cover of Rolling Stone dressed in his favorite potpourri outfit.
Lola, they said, because it's all about inclusivity and diversity. Well, y'all got a lot of diversity out there, all right? Y'all got a diverse strain of COVID-19, COVID-31, and COVID-32. Hell, y'all got the Delta variant, the Sigma variant, the Omega variant, the AKA variant. But that festival looked like a cesspool for diseases. The government can't be serious about stopping COVID if you let them have that festival right there. Oh my God. That ultimate Corona Supreme is pop locking its way through all their bodies. That festival looks like it reeks of COVID-86 chitlin broth, Captain Ass Crunch stew. COVID-88 is dancing through their bodies like this. The Boohoo Man clothing line dropped the baby, and them, let me tell you something, baby, they did you a favor too, because them clothes ugly as shit. That is Burlington Coat Factory's top-selling clearance rack merchandise. Demi Lovato tried to make it seem like the baby was associating being gay with HIV. And that's not what he said. I don't know if it's because you a former cokehead that your level of comprehension is off. Ashy Fro, Gout Ankle, having Questlove had something to say. And the baby was like, nigga, I don't even know you.
Then the internet pulls this photo up, and that still don't mean shit because he still may not know who that man is playing the drums in the background, looking like he was hired through the temporary temp service.
I think that those comments were inappropriate. I'm just going to leave it at that. I think that there are
Raven Simone's mooching, leech-ass, dependent Caucasian had something to add to it as well. Raven Simone added in her unsolicited 2 cents, and we know she ain't been right ever since she gave Orlando Brown some of that bop, skibbity boop, bop, ba-dibba-dib.
Let me tell you something, you mammy Negroes. White folks don't need your help in assisting to kick one of your fellow black people down when they down, because they have zero compassion for Negroes that make mistakes. Where is all this energy when Corey Feldman was talking about all these pedophiles running rampant in Hollywood? All of a sudden, everybody act like they don't know what he talking about and don't see what's going on. Artists take notice. These white folks will turn on your ass so quick. Dua Lipa was one of the first. She didn't even wait to see how you handle the situation. She made sure to distance herself ASAP. Rappers, if you ain't learned one thing, know this. Ain't nothing more gangster when y'all come together, put y'all resources together, own y'all masters, own land, and buy up buildings. All that rapping about killing people, ain't nothing gangster about that. Ain't nothing gangster about giving these white brands free promo, whether it's Henny or Dior or all these luxury brands y'all talk about. Y'all doing all these killings in your songs, and y'all ain't never apologized to these people. Mamas, they cousins, they brothers, they sisters. But as soon as y'all offend the gay community, you doing a whole apology tour. After seeing the way gay people rally behind this incident, after what the baby said, but no real anger towards the Ed Buck situation, no calling him out, no denouncing him, that let me know that they don't really care about gay black men unless they can use them to bring down other black men. I hope a lot more rappers start to glorify building with each other over killing each other. Cause ain't nothing more gangster than owning your own masters, your own destiny, your own future. Cause you can apologize 4, 5, 6, 8, 7 times, but as a straight black man in this business, when they decide they done with you.
I'm Wellington Ojukwu. You guys been great. Y'all enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you so very much.
Ready?
Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Follow me on all social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Thanks for watching. I'm Wellington Ojukwu.